Are you thinking of a profitable business you can engage in and make as much profit as you desire? I'm going to take you through the reasons why you should consider taking up a business in the food industry, which is one of the most profitable business niche that you can ever think of or consider. So watch this video till the end as you see the reasons why you should take up business niche in the food industry. Number one, essential necessity. Food is an essential necessity. It is not it has no alternative. You must eat or you do nothing or you die. So because it's a necessity, the patronage is always there. The market is always there. And the people to buy whatever you want to sell, whether it's service or it's product in the food niche, is always there. So in such a situation like this, it will be wise for anybody who needs a profitable business to look at a business that already has an existing market and go for such, which is a necessity and which people are likely and readily available to patronize. Number two, the food business has a growing demand. As the population of people grow, so the demand for food and services grow. So if you are thinking of any business that has a growing demand, it should be the food business. And if you want to do a business that gives you the profit, because as the demand grows, so will the profit grow, so will the supply grow. And in fact, the food consumption level, the growth in food consumption level now has never been able to meet up. That's why the prices keeps rising, and that's why any service that is keyed into that is really going to be profitable, because the profitability of the food business is also contributed by the increase in demand. Another thing I want to talk about, number three, is the scalability. Food business is highly scalable, whether it's the service aspect or the product or whatever aspect you want to talk about. You can start it as low as you want. In fact, with zero amount of money, you can start and grow to whatever level depending on your capability and resources. So, if you are talking of a business that is very easy to start and scale profitably and grow to a multinational without losing the effectiveness and the profitability, then you consider food business. It has a future in it, and when you do it the right way, you definitely are going to have the desired product or the desired success or result you want. Number four, I want to talk about social and cultural significance. You cannot separate socialization from food. And whenever we talk about culture, it cannot talk about culture without talking about the food. So wherever people socialize, food must come to play. Wherever people are doing any form of cultural activities, food must come to fact. Different types of cooking is related to different cultures. So this gives opportunity for entrepreneurs to rise and make more money in the food industry whenever people are socializing or cultural activities are taking place, like ceremonies, like parties, like whatever. Food must come to play either in drink or the solid part of it. Number five, recession proof business. The food business is recession proof. Food is really can be affected by economic uncertainties or recession. People spend money on food regardless of the economic situation. This is especially so now that people are so busy depending on processed food, why the food industry is often considered as resistant compared to some other sectors is because it's entirely recession proof. Whatever happens to the economy, people will continue to eat. Food will continue to be consumed because it's a basic need. People eat to stay alive. Number six, less risky. Food business has low, in fact, very little risk. The risk is very low because the market is already there, the consumption level is rising, and as long as you know what you are doing, you continue to make as much profit as you desire or as much profit as you want. So think about it and think of what you can do in this very niche or industry. Number seven, technological integration. Food business is one business that as technological advancement or development keeps emerging, you discover you can integrate this advancement into your business and make as much profit as you can. Make your business more secure. In fact, create another niche, a different niche, innovatively, to make sure that you broaden and widen your profit margin. And just like things like the delivery services can be incorporated into your food business. And you talk about online payment, talk about virtual cooking classes using some software that allows that, talk about inventory management, talk about delivery services, talk about online platform or apps where booking can be done for food services or even for food products. So integration of these technological advancement, ICT development, is actually what helps the food business to grow and make it more profitable in the value chain. Another thing with food business is that it's a very highly affordable business. You are selling it to the rich, you are selling it to the poor. You can decide to even target both class of audience. And now look at it that you have almost everybody on earth as your potential clients. The market size is very wide and broad. Even though you are making $1 from each sale that you are making, and you're able to sell to 10 million people in a month, then of course you can know how much that can be. So what I'm talking about is that it's highly affordable, and that makes the market size to be very, very large. Number nine, repeated business and customer loyalty. Food business is a repeated business. Now, we are looking at this, that customers that buy your service or your product, we have to come back repeatedly to buy again. So even though you have like 1,000 customer base and these have to come back again monthly buying from you, you discover you have the repetition in the business, the turnover actually increases, and that's going to increase your profit also. But then we want to talk about limitless ideas. The food business has limitless ideas. You hear of people coming up with 10 ideas, 20 ideas, 50 ideas, 100 ideas. I want to tell you that actually limitless ideas, because there are still a lot of ideas that are incubating now, which as long as they emerge, they are going to bring a great, turnaround in the industry. So the food business has limitless idea. You can, what do you want to talk about? Is it the products? We have over 1,000 products, millions of products you can market in the food industry. Is it services you want to talk about? You have thousands of services you can actually get involved in. So this is one industry that is very wide and broad, because of the wide, the value chain is actually very, very long. So it's a very great and wonderful business that anybody who is thinking of profitability should actually consider.